Hello, I'm Adam Fox. I teach middle school science at Escuela Campo Alegre. For my Course 5 COETAIL project, I chose a 7th grade ecology unit. I tried to gamify the unit and also incorporate some different lesson plans throughout the unit, integrating technology. My main unit goals were to increase student engagement and also increase some of the collaborative practices that I want to work on, some of the teamwork, respectful interactions, and people doing their share of the work. I also wanted to stress ecological relationships and relate the relationships in class to relationships that animals have when they interact with each other in the wild. When we started the game, each team picked an animal that they wanted as their team symbol. Then they went onto a shared Google map, mapped their animal's territory, put a little pin with information about their animal, just kind of give them a physical feel of their group, get them a little team spirit, a little camaraderie. As we completed different missions and challenges throughout the game, I recorded information, for example, the anti-parasitism points in Google Docs. I'd check revision history, see if in fact everybody is contributing on the assignment, and if they are adding value and adding information equally and sharing responsibilities in their group. When I would record their points, I would go to the scoreboard and update the points in the scoreboard, add in anti-parasitism points. If they won a Class Jeopardy game or competition, add in competition points. If they had the most and best information on a project, they might pick up some predation points. So for a variety of different tasks, relationships in class, they earn points for their competition. The kids seem motivated by the scoreboard. They would check and see where they're standing and how they're related to other groups. I also took the information in the spreadsheet and put it on a graph so they could see kind of where they're at, have a visual view of how close they are to the other group. I used badges to reward students who completed extra projects or went above and beyond the call of duty. I emailed badges, and I also handed out paper badges.
I get to improve, and I personally feel a whole lot better. And teamwork, I like being in a team and improving as a team.
I play games, and I get my head into it. I try to complete missions, if that's the type of game I'm playing. Or I just try to pass levels in other cases.
Why do you enjoy passing levels or completing missions?
Because it gives me like a sense that I'm doing something great, like I'm doing something good. It gives me a sense that I'm important.
It gives him the sense that he's changing the world.
Okay, I'm John. I'm going to be telling you guys how to play Wolf Quest, find a mate, get pups, all that good stuff. M shows up the map. Over here there are some very special circles, 5 special circles. 2 are kind of orangish. Those are where you can go hunting for packs of elk. Packs of elk can kill you if you have low health. Slough Creek. Slough Creek is basically living and trying to get your pups and your mate and you to survive. Everyone. Because right now I'm in Centerview and I can see the plumes, purple plumes, show that there's dead food that you can eat. The yellow trails on the ground will show that there's, wolves there. So, for example, I'm in wolf territory, and there's some yellow trails. Plumes mean it's dead, and you can eat it. Trails mean it's alive, and you can kill it, basically. It is your health, and the green is the stamina. So over here is a male, like I said. And here you can talk to them. He seems kind of friendly. I'm no threat to you, because I don't really have much strength. Mostly I put 0.2 bits on it. You just need to attack. You just need to interact with him. So you can be hostile, like this. and attempt to attack and drive out the other wolf. Like this, you can say, okay, I'll leave, or get going. Either you go away or they go away. And I'm pretty sure he'll go away now. And yeah.
If you want to know
Step 1. Exhale it into the solution, adding CO2 to turn it green.
Every plant can do this fundamental process, and we can call this photosynthesis.
Step 2. Pour 10 milliliters of water in each test tube.
And they make oxygen that's photosynthesis. Every plant can do this
Step 4.
fundamental
Put
process.
moss in each test tube.
Photosynthesis. It's a miracle. How chlorophyll captures sunlight in the leaves of the plants and the trees.
Step 3. Add 5 milliliters of BTV into a test tube.
Green, so you can't photosynthesize. Every plant can do this fundamental process, and we can call
Put a
this
stopper in each test tube.
photosynthesis. It's a miracle how all the
6.
chlorophyll
Put one test tube in the side. Put one test tube in the classroom in one light, and put one of them in those.
do this fundamental process.
Education of kids, they provide them with more knowledge about animals and get them interested in ecology. We are against zoos because they psychologically damage the animals. They are also taking them away from their habitat. Instead of being able to run free, they are putting them trapped in 4 walls.
I am with zoos because they're protecting the animals from stress of predators or different illnesses. They will not be hunted down and killed, and will be protected and nursed back to health with the full care and requirements of doing it.
They have more space and the animals can walk around, be more free than in zoos. And people can also learn from the safaris instead of going to zoos. So zoos, some zoos don't respect the animal rights. One of those rights is to have a big enough space to move across.
I believe should exist for the following reasons. Zoos help species of animals recreate from low populations to high populations, such as the California condors. Zoos also help animals to live longer instead of just dying because they can't hunt for food. And finally, it is impossible to eliminate zoos because animals have already lost certain behaviors that they would need to survive in the wild, such as hunting and looking for water. Therefore, zoos should exist because they're actually saving and helping the animals instead of damaging them.
I think zoos shouldn't exist because it's morally wrong. Also, when animals are in zoos, they lose some learned behaviors that they would learn if they are in wild. They also develop zoochosis, which is a disease from stress. Which zoos, to combat that, give them mood swing medicine. That's why I believe zoos shouldn't exist.
We're only about halfway done with the ecology unit due to class trips and science fair projects, but so far I've seen a marked increase in student engagement, student motivation, and just fun for my students and myself. I feel like gamification is something that can easily be overlaid on any unit, and something that I'll definitely incorporate in future units that I'm planning for next year. Overall, I had a great time with COETAIL and with this project. I look forward to seeing and hearing from you guys online. Take it easy. What makes a game interesting?
It makes the game interesting. The plots, the things, the vastness. I think the vastness also depends. It would be really cool if you had if you had a game which you can go to various planets and